Okay, Brandy, thanks for getting your work up. And so let's start with the business card. And we've got the business card and a letterhead here, and this letterhead ends right down here, guys, for those of you who are looking along. So this would be the business card right here. And Brandy, it's a really good idea for you to put if you're going to present like this instead of a PDF, put out just a hairline stroke around, black stroke around the business card, just so we can see where it ends, where white meets white, so we can see where it ends. Okay, right now I'm seeing, just looking at this, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm not real sure if this is the correct business card size. Remember, business card size is 3.5 inches wide by 2 inches high. That would be a standard business card. Okay, so the one thing we can see is a good, nice consistency in the logo presentation from your business card to your letterhead. Both are centered, both are creating a symmetrical negative space around the logo. The one thing we can clearly see here is that the logo has been stretched in one of these two. I'm not sure. I would guess it's this one. Although it's hard to say, but we can clearly see that this logo is different than this logo. This one seems like it was vertically stretched while not maintaining or constraining the horizontal proportions. So, or constraining the horizontal proportions while you stretch it vertically. So think about that. That's clearly a different presentation than that. We can see it in graphic design too. See how those letters are long and skinny, where this title is kind of short and fat. So one of these two has been stretched, and that's something you do not want to do in any kind of digital imaging. Whenever you place an image, if you need to resize it, you definitely want to hold your shift key down while grabbing that corner constraining box, and while you drag it, it should constrain the initial proportions if you do it as such. Okay, so you have business card letterhead. I noticed something in the letterhead that and in the business card is that you don't have a return address in the letterhead or the business card. And all the books, all the design books, and all the portfolio books still recommend that you leave your a physical mailing address on your business card and your letterhead. So food for thought there. So let's go to the leave behind here now, guys. Those of you watching along, I'd like you to jump in here because here was my idea to Brandy, and I think this is a really good. Brandy, let me know what you think about this too, because I think it's a really good way that we can mock this up. And my idea is this: is that we go ahead and Brandy, you go ahead and find a tin, okay, and a zip drive. And what you want to do is you want to get those measurements when you find your tin. It doesn't have to be black. You can use a different color. Well, I guess it would be black since you're branding with black. But so you would get your tin. And then what you would do is measure the tin and then measure the areas of the zip drive, and then go to Kinko's or what's the other one called? OfficeMax, and they will print on a clear label. So you can actually print this right on a clear label, and you can adhere it to the actual tin to mock up, and the zip drive to mock up your leave behind. I think it's a really good way. You will have to mock up your leave behind. So I think that's a really good way of doing so. So, all right, Brandy, good job. That's what I have. If you have any questions, comments, or anything else, please feel free to let me know. All right, thank you.